Hey, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Welcome to day 37 of Operation Heal 100 Hearts presents 100 Days of Healing. Wow, so day 37 actually means 63 days until the 100th day, which means 63 days until my birthday. Oh, every time I think about it, I get so excited. My planning is coming into place. I'm just feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. FYI PSA for all my folks who don't know, Dear DJ is back. Dear DJ is back. Dear DJ is back. Dear DJ is back. So if you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you check out that playlist, the Dear DJ playlist. You can watch it from the beginning, from the first video up until, the most current video, which would be yesterday. But I just want to let you guys know that Dear DJ is back because I know you have been requesting it, and I had to get back to it. It's one of my favorite things to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, Dear DJ is back. My newest Dear DJ video is called Miscarriage or Manslaughter. Make sure you check that out. Make sure you give me some feedback. Make sure you like, you share, you comment, you subscribe. Make sure you letting folks know that it's back. Sending a link to other people's pages. Let's share, sister. Let a sister get some love. All right. Day 37. Day 37's diary prompt is: where in your life would you like to be more responsive and less reactive? A couple of years back, I learned about responses versus reactions, right? And that was when I had first began the self-work, and I was doing a lot of self-evaluations. And like I was telling you guys a couple of weeks ago in one of the diary prompts, I can have an emotional reaction to almost anything that happens to me at any moment. And it's not always the best because I'm only reacting off of emotion because I'm such an emotional person. And when I was doing some self-evaluating and I was really trying to work through that, what the conclusion that I came to is that I'm going to always convey things from an emotional standpoint because I'm just an emotional person. That's who I am. And I do not want to separate from that. I don't want to remove that from who I am, because to me, being emotional makes me compassionate, makes me loving, makes me all of the things that I like being. It's just sometimes it's not always conveyed in the best way. So what I realized was that the reason why I wasn't conveyed in the best way is because I'm having it when I'm conveying my emotions, it's a reaction to what is taking place as opposed to it being a response to what is taking place. And when you respond to things versus reacting to them, you're more level-headed, you're more understanding, you can listen better, and you can also project better without sounding or looking crazy and irrational, because that's how you are when you're in a reactive state, right? So for me, I learned how to instead take a step back, evaluate the situation, do what I need to do to make sure I'm calm, sane, and prepared to express how I feel from an open standpoint, willing to hear, like I said, assess, do all of the things that I need to do to make this outcome positive, right? For me, I would like to be, to answer the question, more responsive with people that I don't have the best relationship with. Because for whatever reason, if I do not like you, I can react to what you do to me, and it's not going to be positive because I already have feelings surrounding you. So anything that you do to me makes me react from that emotional standpoint as opposed to being able to respond to it. And that's because 9 times out of 10, if I do not like you then and I don't have the best relationship with you, it's because in some phase of my life you have either hurt me or bothered me, and that has everything to do with my feelings. And when my feelings are hurt or bothered, you're going to see me react, right? So the new DJ that's working in a healing space is willing to say, yes, you can still not like a person. Yes, you can still not have the best relationship with that person. But you don't need to react to every single thing that person does, because when you react, it doesn't always turn out well. So you need to learn how to respond, Khadija. And I think I'm getting better. I think that I first started learning how to respond a couple of years back in my relationship. I learned how to respond, and not even with my partner, not even with my boyfriend, just some situations that we was having surrounding our relationships. And I remember that I was being very reactive. And it was so crazy because I was in Lent. I was observing Lent at that time, and Lent is actually what taught me how to be more responsive. Because at that time you are highly in tune. I know for me, I'm highly in tune with God and my spiritual side, and I was learning me and getting to know me and working on me. And one of the things that I seen was I kept blaming my reactive side to everything outside of me, everything that's on the exterior, when I had to realize that no, my reactions is because of who I am. So now I have to figure out how to fix that. And how I fixed that was, Khadijah, whether you dislike, whether you do have a good relationship or not with a person, everything that they do does not warrant a reaction from you. It doesn't. Sometimes it just warrants a response. And in that sense, you can be very, 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 very level-headed and open-minded because you're not coming from a reactive space. You're coming from more of a responsive one, and responses usually warrant solutions. And they did. So, I've been working on that this February or March will make 4 years. And I think I'm doing pretty well. I'm not perfect at it. I sometimes do still have reactions, but what I've learned to do is I don't have reactions in the presence of the person who caused me to react. I'll usually vent to somebody I'm comfortable with and then move past it. Right? So I'm getting better, but it's taking time. But that is the area in which I would like to be more responsive. I would like to be more responsive with folks that I don't have the best relationship or who I just plain or flat out don't like. That's it. So, again, I'm human. I'm doing the work. We are at day 37. I'm excited. Happy healing, you guys.